Do you know that Holy Quran is the complete guidance for all human mankind? It is crucial to not only read but truly understand the Quran to enjoy a great experience in this world and the hereafter. Are you ready to start learning Quranic Arabic language? Let's start, inshallah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. ربي يسر ولا توسر وتمم بالخير. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. One humble request before we start. Al-Qur'an Institute is a Quranic Da'wah and Educational Institute. We would like to reach many others like you, so your assistance will be greatly appreciated. If you benefit from our videos, please like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel. Jazakallahu khairan. Iraab, which is one of the most important properties of noun or ism. Please watch the next few lessons on Iraab related to Quranic Arabic. When it comes to Quranic Arabic, there is hardly any difference of opinion that Iraab must be taken very seriously, particularly if you are a non-native Arabic speaker. Let's look at a scenario how one sentence in Arabic without Iraab or any haraka can be extremely difficult to interpret its meaning. But first of all, what is Iraab? The Iraab of a noun points to the specific grammatical role it has in a sentence. For example, in verbal sentence, the word takes the Iraab of rafa, if identified as the subject, while a word in the nasab form is identified as the direct object of the verb. Iraab is an Arabic term for the system of suffixes in nouns, adjectives, or verb form of classical Arabic to mark grammatical case. These suffixes are written in fully vocalized Arabic texts, notably the Quran or texts written for children or Arabic learners, and they are articulated when a text is formally read aloud. But they do not survive in any spoken dialect of Arabic. In Quranic Arabic, it is accepted that Nahu is the soul of Arabic and Iraab is the soul of Nahu. Let's look at a particular sentence. Ahmadu akramu an-nasi. Ahmadu akramun nasi. Okay, it will give a meaning, however, it may not be right, because there are 7 examples using the same 3 letters making a sentence with 7 different meanings. Let's look at example 1. Ahmadu akramun nasi. Here the meaning is Ahmad is the most honorable of all people. Let's look at example 2. Ahmadu akraman nasa. Ahmad honored the people. This is different to example 1. Let's look at example 3. Ahmudu akraman nasi. I praise the most honorable of the people. How is it different in the example 4? Ahmadu akraman nasi. O Ahmad, honor the people. Look at example 5. Ahmada akraman nasu. The people honored Ahmad. Example 6. Ahamida akramun nasi. Did he praise the most honorable of the people? And finally, example 7. Ahumida akramun nasi. Was the most honorable of the people praised? So you can see the difficulties to read and have the correct meaning if the Iraab is not understood and identified to interpret the correct meaning. Inshallah, if you pay full attention in the next series of several lessons, you will be able to understand Iraab completely. Inshallah, we are going to talk about Iraab, the status, which is one of the properties of an ism. As we know, there are 4 properties of ism. To remember, we call it ITNG. I means Iraab or status. T means type of noun, whether it is definite or indefinite noun. N means number. And finally, G means gender. So like everything else, status has also got 3 properties. What is this Iraab? What is the status? It will explain in a minute. Then types of Iraab, what type of Iraab it is, and how to also tell the status of the Iraab in an ism. There are examples here. There are 3 sentences, as you can see. Ahmed is my friend. It is underlined. And you can see Ahmed is playing a particular role here. It is the doer. It is the subject of that sentence. It is the subject. It is the doer. Now look at next example. Ali hate Ahmed. Ahmed is actually an object here. Ahmed is, as you know, object is called maf'ul bihi. So Ahmed is playing the role of maf'ul, an object here. But the first one was the fa'il here. Ahmed is my friend. Ahmed is doer here. In the second example, Ahmed is an object. Ali is hitting Ahmed. Who is he hitting? Ahmed. Okay. Next example is I went to Ahmed's house. Look at the role of Ahmed here. Ahmed is playing the role of the possessor here, which is mudaf ilayhi. House is the possessed. So you can see the 3 role of Ahmed in 3 different sentences are totally different. First one is fa'il, second one is maf'ul, third one is mudaf ilayhi with a kasra. You understand, you remember that. Iraab will be jar status, which is kasra at the end of that. Let's look at some more examples. Example 2. I ate too much chocolate. So this means I is the doer. It will be marfu state. It will be explained in a minute. Rafa state, they're same. In short, marfu is called rafa. Mansub is called nasab in short. And majroor is called jar status. So I ate too much chocolate. I is the marfu state. And it is the doer here. My tooth was hurting. So you can see there is an element of mudaf ilayhi here. My tooth. Tooth is possessed by me. So that me will have Iraab kasra at the end. As you know, as a mudaf, all mudaf ilayhi will have kasra at the end. Okay. And the last one is the doctor gave me a filling. It means the doctor is the fa'il here, but me is the maf'ul bihi. How would you identify? Because the meaning says, doctor gave it to whom? The doctor gave the filling to whom? To me, whom? That's the answer. So it's maf'ul bihi. So you can see I, my, and me, they are playing 3 different roles here. So you can see there are 3 forms of Iraab. One is Rafa, the second one is Nasab, and third one is Jar. Rafa is a shortened version of Marfu, and Nasab is the shortened version of Mansub, and Jar is the shortened version of Majroor. Rafa, as we showed the example before, Rafa is always playing the role of the doer, fa'il. In English, the doer is called nominative case. Then Nasab is playing the role of maf'ul bihi or the object. Okay? Who, what, when this is expressed in that way. And an English name of Nasab or Mansub state is called accusative case. Jar is the last form of I'rab. It means it will have kasra on the last letter of the word. And you know, there are two examples. It can be mudaf ilayhi with a kasra, jar state, or just min Allahi, for example. The Allahi is the majrur, and min is jar. Jar majrur will make this second noun in kasra state. And in English, this is called genitive case. So let's talk about nominative case in more details. Ism is in rafa status, in doer status, as a file when it is the doer of the action. So remember the word doer of the action. An ism by default is in rafa state, by default. This is naturally in marfu state or rafa state, unless there is a reason it to be any of the other two forms. When an ism is in rafa state, we label it as marfu'un. Marfu'un. In short, rafa. Example, Ali is playing cricket. Who is playing? Ali is playing. In the above sentence, Ali is in rafa status because he is the doer. So it will be labeled as marfu'un. Khalaqallahu Adama. Allah created Adam. In the above example, you can see Allahu is the doer of action. So it will be in rafa status. Allahu is in rafa status and labeled as marfu'un. Let's talk about number two forms of Iraab, which is nasab or mansub, accusative case. If ism is not the doer of the action, rather it is the recipient or details of the action. Whenever an ism is in nasab state, we label it as mansubun. Example, Ali ate apple. In the above example, if you ask the question, what did Ali eat? The answer is apple. So that is object. That is maf'ul bihi, and it will appear in mansub state or nasab state. Quranic example of nasab. Khalaqallahu Adama. In this sentence, Adama is the recipient or detail of the action of creation, so it will be in nasab state and we'll label it as mansubun. Let's talk about the third form, which is genitive case or jar. If we have two isms side by side and one ism possesses the other, the possessor will be in jar state, or the one which comes after of will be in jar status. The ism which comes after preposition is always in jar. Ism in jar status is labeled as majrurun. Examples of jar. Hassan's book. In the above phrase, Hassan is the one which possesses the book. So Hassan will be in jar status. So it is labeled as majrurun. Another way of saying the same phrase is book of Hassan. Ism which comes after of will be in jar state. In the above phrase, the ism Hassan came after of, so we will say ism Hassan is in jar. The only other situation of ism in jar status is if it comes after a preposition. Let's look at a Quranic example of harf jar. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, starting in the name of Allah. In the above phrase, preposition be came before ism, which is a noun, and harf jar be made the noun kasra, which is jar status, also labeled as majrurun. So alhamdulillah, we have discussed the three forms of status and its example. If it is not clear, please go back to the whole video again and again with the examples, make some notes and try to understand, because that will be used everywhere and we must identify their status in Iraab. The status of Iraab we must understand, whether they are in nominative case, which is rafa or marfu, or if it is accusative case in nasab or mansub state, whether it is genitive case in jar form, which is majroor.
One request before you go. Al-Qur'an Institute is a Quranic Da'wah and Educational Institute. We would like to reach others like you. So if you benefited from this video, Please share with others, and most importantly, please subscribe our channel and like the videos. Don't forget to watch other video series on Quranic Arabic course. Barakallahu fikum. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم آمين يا رب العالمين.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
We run Module 1, Module 2, Module 3 courses for beginners to advanced level Quranic Arabic students. To find out more how to join our online live classes, visit our website and register. Our website address is www.alquraninstitute.net. You can also join our most exciting online e-learning course in Quranic Arabic. No hustle, no rush. Study at your own pace and convenience. Our comprehensive Quranic Arabic Module 1 and Module 2 courses are available online, allowing you to complete the course on your own schedule. This self-study course offers a rich experience with PDF resources, YouTube video series, and question and answer assessment. Upon successful completion, you will receive a certificate directly from the e-learning platform of Al-Qur'an Institute. For more details, visit www.alquraninstitute.net. Alhamdulillah, your journey in Quranic Arabic starts here.